Good morning, students. How are you? Yesterday we have discussed about the organs of UN. So today we will discuss something new about UN. Students, in second chapter we have studied how the Cold War ended in 1991. And students, many new countries they have joined United Nations. And after 1945 till 1991, the scenario of the world has been changed. So many countries of the world they were demanding that there should be some reforms in the United Nations. After the end of Cold War, this demand increased because many number of independent countries was increased. Many new members joined UNO. There was now one superpower. Earlier there were two superpowers. So war scenario has changed. So many countries were demanding that there should be some reforms in United Nations. And they demanded two types of reforms. The first reform is reform in the structure and processes of United Nations. And structure of not all the organs, especially the Security Council. The member countries of General Assembly, they wanted that there should be reforms in the structure of Security Council. They wanted that the number of members, maybe the permanent or maybe the non-permanent, the number of these members should be increased. So first demand was reform in structure and processes. Number two, reform in the jurisdiction of UN. Means the powers of UNO should be reformed. Some wanted that the UNO should be involved in the work of peace and security, and some other wanted that the UNO should be involved in mostly in development work or the humanitarian work. So the demand was for two things. Number one, the reform in structure and processes, especially in the Security Council. And second was reform in the jurisdiction, means the powers of UN. As I have told you that war scenario has changed after the end of Cold War. What happened? What incident happened in the world? USSR, Soviet Union, it collapsed in 1991. Now there were no two superpowers. There was one superpower, that is USA. The USA was the strongest power. Then earlier the relation between USSR and USA were not good. But after the end of Cold War, now the relation between Russia was the successor of USSR. So the relation between Russia and USA were more cooperative as compared to the previous years. China. China is fast emerging great economic power. India is also growing as a big power in the world. Many countries of Asia, they were becoming economically developed. So the economies of the countries of Asia was growing. And at what rate? Unprecedented rate. Unprecedented means which had never happened before. The countries of Asia, they were becoming economically rich. You can say these are the causes for the demand of reforms. Why did there was a demand for reforms in USA? These are the causes. These changes occur in the world after Cold War, and these are the causes due to which there was demand of reforms in UN. Next, many new countries have joined UNO because there was disintegration of USSR. So 15 new countries emerged in the world map. So these countries have joined UNO. The number of member countries of UNO has increased. And in the world, new type of problems were there: civil war, terrorism, climatic change, environmental degradation, pandemic, and nuclear proliferation. All these are the new types of problems where there is a need for which UNO has to work more. So these are the causes due to which it was needed that there should be some reforms in the UNO. In 1992, UN General Assembly adopted a resolution and there were three complaints. What were the complaints? Number one, that Security Council no longer represent contemporary politics realities. Because 15 members are there and total 193 countries are the members of General Assembly. So the number of members of Security Council should be increased so that it could represent different parts of the world. Next complaint against Security Council was that the decisions which are taken by the Security Council, they reflect the Western values only, the interest of Western countries only, and the decisions of Security Council are dominated by few powerful countries, which are 5 permanent countries. Although the economies of Asian countries was increasing, but there was no say of Asian countries in the decisions of Security Council. These decisions were tilted towards the Western countries only. And the third complaint against UN Security Council, that was it lacks the equitable representation. The representation was not equal in Security Council. On 1st January 1997, the Secretary General, as I have told you, head of the Secretariat, Kofi Annan, he initiated an inquiry for the new permanent members, means what should be done to increase the number of permanent members in Security Council. So tomorrow we will discuss about this in detail, that what criteria has been decided. So that's all for today. Goodbye.